Hey everyone, Steve Ambo here from Palliser, here to talk about our new kiosk for their studio, which is about halfway through our development phase. Let's get started. So we're starting here from our category page. All categories are here. We're missing one right now, which is our home theater seating, but that will be active when we're finished our development. For this, we'll go into sectionals. Sectionals will load all of our sectionals from Lorenzo, Asher, Apex, and you can see we can scroll down. All sectionals that will be available for the studio will be loaded into the kiosk. For today, let's go through with the Apex. As the Apex loads, we can see tabs along the top. If I happen to get to this stage and I haven't selected my correct image at any point in the journey, I can choose between English, French, and Spanish. For right now, I'm happy with English, and we'll load the pre-configured 5-seat sectional with 3 double power recliners. Any of these popular configurations are available to you, so I can select them. And like many draping tools, I can choose my cover from leather, fabric. It will tell me the fabric type. From now, I'm going to actually change it to a leather. It's telling me it's Alfresco Sepia. And if I want information about Alfresco Sepia, I can push the information button and it will tell me other color palettes within Alfresco, cleaning codes, classification, pricing grade, available at the touch of a button. Everything is loading in 360 at any time, and I can also have dimensions available to me at any time, 360, always on the fly. There's motion elements, which I'll save until we get into our custom configuration. So if I don't like any of these pre-configured products and I want to design my own, I can click on the Personalize Your Own tab. And as I do this, you're going to see every individual SKU on the right-hand side to allow me to start to build my own. So I'm going to start right now with a corner unit. I can add the button. And here, every individual SKU, also 360, and dimensions are available on every individual SKU, and the engine in the background will continue to add up the dimensions depending on which SKUs that I add. So I'm going to build something really quickly here. Of course, because I choose an armless recliner with power headrests, the rule engine knows that I can add that to either side, left or right. I'm going to go on the right. I'm also going to add another one on the left. I'm going to look for a console. I'll add one to the right. And I'll add a right hand facing stationary. Looks like I deleted my console by accident, not a problem. I'm going to add the console now to the left. And let's add a sofa bed to the left-hand side. Once I do this, you can see what will happen over here with the rule-based engine. It now knows I've closed everything out. I have a left hand, I have a right hand to my configuration. It's again available in 3D. It had no idea what I was going to build, but yet it's still adding the dimensions as we go. And now the rule-based engine also knows what motion components that I've added. So here I can see when I clicked on motion, I have a storage available. So I can show the storage unit both in the arm and in the middle console. It knows I have a recliner. You can see the recliner in the headrest and the recliner in the chaise. And finally, if you remember, we added a sofa bed. So I'll show the sofa bed. Also, what we've been asked a fair bit is the dimensions with the sofa bed. So here we can see the sofa bed would be the dimensions of 97 inches. Also, if we wanted an overview about the Apex, here's Apex, other Apex collections. We have features, frame, cover, mechanism, and seating is available. Leathers and fabrics, if you're working with your sales associate and you wanted a bit of a tutorial from Appaloosa denim to Appaloosa mustard, we could talk about that. They're all toggle friendly, So again, we can see cleaning codes by color or by fabric. I can filter if it's a little overwhelming in terms of the amount that I have to choose from. I have a gallery to choose from if I want to see what this looks like in my room, and spec sheets showing all the individual SKUs. If I want to email that to myself as a consumer on the floor, not a problem. Click email spreadsheet. I won't do that now. If I just want to go back, the one thing we haven't talked about is pricing. So if I looked at sofas, and let's just take a Lorenzo. You can see with the Lorenzo, once this loads, we're loading a 54-inch sofa bed. We see pricing starts here at $4,195. That will change again based on the rules, depending on the fabric that we choose or the leather. In this case, we're going to choose leather. Then I'm going to choose Alfresco Sepia, and we jumped from the 4 to the 69.45. And this will happen as well by individual product SKU. Everything is priced based on your list price and what you allow yourself from a markup standpoint. You can personalize this within your customer, your management system. On the back end, you can go in and configure what pricing you want to show within your kiosk, within your studio. If I wanted to add this to my cart, clicked add, we see the number 1 come up here. It will get passed through. I can see what I've actually passed through. Pricing right now is 0. The product is not free. Your price will come up through there when we get to the final phase. Personal information is available to you. We ask the customer to fill this out. They can choose their selected or the preferred method of contact. And after they submit, the consumer would get a copy of this. And depending on who you set up within your administrative side, within the back end of the kiosk, they would also get a copy of this as well. With that, we'll look forward to the next time, and we'll continue to update you as we go along. Thanks for listening.